Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Nicole and Yoga's live meditation Monday here on our Facebook page. Thanks for bearing with us as we work through some technical difficulties. Today our scheduled live did not seem to go live, so we're just piping in this way to make sure we get our meditation on. So thanks for those that were trying to get onto the live feed, the scheduled event, and now I have to refine us over here. So thanks for bearing with us. Welcome. So today I'm here to do a guided sleeping meditation known as Yoga Nidra. And this is done usually lying down on the ground where you could be supremely comfortable. It could also be done lying in your bed or perhaps on a couch, but the idea is very comfortable. So having a pillow behind your head, having a bolster underneath your knees, perhaps a blanket to cover up, because as you drop into this yogic sleep, it is common that your body temperature will drop. I invite you to grab some sort of eye mask or a scarf to cover up the eyes, allowing your senses to go within. If lying down is not available to you, you could sit up in a chair as well, with both feet firmly planted on the ground and sitting up nice and straight, having your spine nice and elongated, your crown reaching towards the sky. Just making sure you have a nice capacity for some deep breaths. With that being said, if you do suffer from glaucoma, high blood pressure, can't have any undue pressure to the head, I do invite you to just observe any of the breath holding or tension techniques rather that we're going to be guiding you through. I'm going to be guiding you through today. If you have a cell phone, I do recommend going ahead and silencing that cell phone, putting it on Do Not Disturb. This way we don't have any buzzing or vibrating that's happening during the meditation to pull you out. Also, with that being said, allow any disturbances, either internal or external, to just drive you deeper into the meditation. So acknowledge the disturbance, allow it to be released. For first time or new meditators, I'll also give you this tip with the thoughts that are coming into your mind. It's very hard to let go of the racing mind. It has a job to do, it keeps us safe. We're thinking about what we have on our to-do list, what we have going on next week, perhaps what the condition or status of the world is right now, or our communities or our families. So I invite you for the next hour or so to release that and just allow yourself to go to a space of rejuvenation. And this way, it allows for a little bit of a system reboot, so to speak. So if you would like to find a very comfy, cozy spot, I will allow some time to get settled, get the blankets lined up next to you, make sure you are cozy. If you find that sometime throughout the process you are not comfortable, go ahead and find a new position and then allow that to move, shift, get comfortable, and find stillness again. So I just want to circle back around. If you're a new meditator and have a very busy racing mind, I do encourage you to acknowledge those thoughts as they are coming into your mind and then release them. The next thought will come. Acknowledge that you have that thought, release it, don't make a story up about it. The next thought will come in. And once again, from there, acknowledge that thought, release. And eventually what happens is the mind gives up. It says, they're not going to let me win. And that's when you could let go and fully drop into the meditation. And learning to meditate is kind of like learning to ride a bike. It does take a little bit of practice. And so if this is your first time and you have a difficult time doing it, I encourage you to not give up, because eventually the mind does let go and it allows you to drop into this very restful state. So Yoga Nidra we're going to have a series of breath, body, and awareness techniques, which help or assist you in dropping into a very deep relaxation state. And in this state, it allows for a lot of rejuvenation, endorphins, oxytocin, melatonin, serotonin, all these feel-good chemicals are released into the body and really helps stabilize us. If we're sleep deprived, suffering from anxiety, depression, a lot of these chemicals could be drastically reduced as a result of these outside influences. So this is an internal, natural way to help the body and restore some of those chemicals that could be off and causing us hardship or performing not at our best in our waking state. So I want to front load today's practice with two things. The first thing is we are going to use a breathing technique known as Nadi Shodhana. And this is usually done with your hand, but today during the guided sleeping meditation, it's going to be purely visual. So there will not be any hands involved, but I will guide you in that visualization process of utilizing the different nostrils to facilitate the exact same experience. And the second thing that I wanted to mention before we go into today's Yoga Nidra or guided meditation is an intention. I'd like us each to be able to set an intention. And this is perhaps something that you've already been working on, doing in other practices, and feel free to go ahead and use that in the practice today. But if you don't have an intention and you don't know what an intention might look like, I'm going to invite you to just think about this. If you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back that you want to be freed from, make this your intention now. So welcome for those that are joining us on the line. Thank you so much. You got in at the perfect time before we start our guided sleeping meditation. It'll be on this Facebook page live feed, so feel free to come back to it. I recommend using it in the morning when you wake up, at night before you go to bed, and any time during the day where you feel stressed. I know some of you have already done Yoga Nidra with me before, privately or in a group setting. So it is my honor to bring it to you in our quarantine homes and allow for some self-care. I offer this every Monday from 1 to 2 p.m. Arizona time, but remember this could be watched all over the country. So if you have any friends that are suffering from anxiety, depression, isolation, they're sick, feel more than free to tag them in this post, share this video with them. We are doing all of our classes here donation-based 3 times a week, and offering it free for healthcare providers, veterans as always, and first responders, just to try to give as much back as we can as well to help support everybody in this pandemic. So without further ado, I would like to go ahead and get started. If you suffer from high blood pressure, glaucoma, can't have undue pressure to the head, I do invite you to just observe the breath techniques or holdings that we're going to be doing today. I just wanted to announce that again because we had some late arrivers who are jumping on the line, so welcome. Either seated upright in a chair, find a very comfortable spot, or perhaps even laying down in your bed on a comfortable spot on the ground, on a mat, on a couch. Having some support behind your neck would be absolutely wonderful, but we want to make sure the neck is not kinked. So we want to have a nice open airflow to be able to do the breath work today. A blanket to cover up as your body temperature might drop. If you get uncomfortable at all during the meditation, just simply move, find comfort, and then find stillness once again. So without any further ado, I will go ahead and start. So lying down, seated upright with your legs firmly planted on the ground. Let's go ahead and inhale, making fists and deliberately inducing stiffness and tension throughout your shoulders, arms, and fists. So let's inhale and tighten. Tighten even more. And when you're ready, let go completely and relax. And on your next exhalation, let go even more. And simply observe and feel the flood of energy in your arms. This time, as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in your hips, legs, and feet. So let's inhale and tighten. Tighten even more. Now let go, and let go completely and relax. And observe the flood of energy in your legs. This time, let's tighten and tense the entire body. So as we inhale, let's tighten the arms, hands, shoulders, feet, legs, face, and buttocks. And tighten. Tighten even more. Hold. Hold. Now let go completely and relax. And on your next exhalation, let go even more. Observe and feel the flood of energy extending to all your muscles, nerves, and cells in your entire body. Let your whole body melt into the flood of energy you feel. Allow your body to go limp, like a rag doll. Now let go even more. Release any holding anywhere. Now, maintaining this inner stillness, gently bring your hands together and begin by rubbing your palms. You're going to be generating a little bit of heat here. Once you feel some heat between the palms, to the degree that you are comfortable, I'm going to have you place your palms on your face, allowing your fingers to rest over your eyeballs and the palms gently covering the rest of the face. Start now by massaging the face. The fingers working from the eyebrows up to the hairline. Now moving out to the temples. circling at the temples in one direction, nice and slow. And turning and circling in the other direction. And when you're ready, moving down towards the jawline. Finding any tightness along that jawline, giving it a little extra attention. Then starting to massage around the parentheses of the mouth. Going to the bridge of the nose. And even around the orbits of the eyes. Now moving to the ears, massaging in the front of them. Massaging to the back of them. And maybe even giving a gentle pull on the earlobes. Feeling tension and holding melt away. Now squeezing the back of the neck. And maybe even the shoulders. Now, once again, place the entire surface of the palms on the face, fingertips resting on the eyelids. And drop all expression from the face. Take a deep breath in. And let go. Take another deep breath in. And let go even more. Release your arms to your sides. And feel the impact flooding the whole body and the entire being. And breathe into those sensations. Now you may put your eye mask on. Close your eyes and quiet your mind. And be still. Let go of all thoughts, worries, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax, trust, and let go. Let's breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now let's bring that awareness into your your intention into your awareness. This is the one that we thought of earlier, and if you do not have one, this is if you have a self-defeating pattern or habit that is holding you back, that you want to be freed from now. Make this your intention now, and silently repeat that intention 3 times. Now follow my guidance as we take 3 deep breaths. Ready? Let's inhale together, holding the breath in, gently closing off the throat. And when prompted by the inner urging of the body, release the breath, slow and steady. Breathe normally. Second breath now. Let's inhale together, holding in the breath, closing off the throat, and allowing tension to build, and holding a bit longer now, but without struggle. And when prompted by the inner urging of the body, release the breath, slow and steady, expelling from the body whatever it no longer needs. Deep-seated tension, releasing the body. Breathe normally. Now, third breath. Let's inhale together, holding the breath in, once again closing off the throat, holding even longer now, but once again without strain. And once again, when prompted, release the breath, breathing it all out, letting it all go until there is nothing left, until you are completely empty, open. Breathe normally. Simply allow the breath to rise and fall in its own rhythm. The breath becoming progressively quieter and more still until it is almost impossible to detect. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath the mind. Feel your outward attention moving inward. relax and relax even more. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Now bring your attention to the flow of breath, specifically the breath as it naturally moves through both nostrils. See the breath as two separate streams rising and falling. No effort to change or control the breath. Simply watching the natural flow. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through the right nostril. Inhaling and exhaling through the right nostril. Sensing the warmth of the breath as it passes through the right nostril. Continue this for the next few breaths. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through the left nostril. Inhaling and exhaling through the left nostril. Sensing the coolness of the breath in the left nostril. Continue this breath for the next few. Now begin to visualize breathing through alternate nostrils. And on your next inhalation, breathe in through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril, emptying the lungs completely. And on your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril, emptying out the lungs completely. No effort or doing on your part. Simply continue alternate breathing through each nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, right nostril. Continue on your own. Sensing subtle coolness of the left nostril, the warmth of the right nostril as you continue the breath. Now breathe normally and simply witness the breath flowing equally through both nostrils. Breath breathing itself. Right and left brain becoming one synchronized, unified whole, merging into oneness, still, empty, and whole, open. Allow attention to naturally rest at the brow center, magnetically drawing attention and energy inward. Drop into the silent space where all doing stops. Let go, and let go even more. Experience silence extending everywhere. And enter an effortless state of being. Follow my guidance as we move through different parts of the body. Let your attention rest on each body part as I name it, without comment or judgment. Bring your attention to all 10 toes. both ankles, both knees, pelvis, abdomen, chest, arms, throat, face, back of the head, shoulder blades, spine, buttocks, calves, heels, soles of the feet. Sense the whole body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Whole body. Body resting in awareness. Now bring a sense of cold to each body part as I name it. Both feet, icy wet. Both knees, biting cold, piercing the skin. Thighs and hips, ice cold, penetrating, wet. Abdomen, chest, and back, chilled to the very bone. Shoulders, arms, and palms, frigid, shaking. Whole body, cold, chill to the bone, wind howling, swirling snow, shivering, chattering. Now shift your attention and bring a sense of warmth to the whole body, as if you were sitting in front of a fire. Both feet warm and dry. Both knees glowing with heat from the closeness of the fire. Thighs and hips warm and toasty. Abdomen, chest, and back radiating heat. Shoulders, arms, and palms heavy, throbbing with heat. Feel the whole body radiating heat, sun beating down, skin prickling with perspiration, whole body warm, lying in the sun. Now rest back in neutral awareness and witness the whole body being held in absolute stillness. Resting in witness consciousness, allow yourself to receive the following images and experiences. Judge nothing, remaining unconditionally open and present to all that passes in the field of awareness. Your breath. Dawn of a day. Ocean waves. Butterflies. Now let your attention shift and focus your inward gaze on your brow center and remain focused and steady. Here you have entered the sacred space of consciousness, where unmanifest potentiality has become manifest reality. Establish yourself in the unmanifest part of your being. Let go in the experience so totally that you become the experience. Now let's go ahead and bring your intention into your awareness. If you already have one, I invite you to bring that into your awareness. Otherwise, if you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back that you want to be freed from, make this your intention now and repeat silently 3 times. Now allow yourself to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I say. When I am pleased with myself, I am pleasing to everyone. I shift out of reactive feelings and allow myself to accept and feel what is in my body. I disengage from my habitual resistance to pain and the fear that accompanies it. Allow your intention and these affirmations to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Just experience. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you come to this place, the easier it will be to return there, and the longer you could stay. Feel the presence of your own spiritual guides, teachers, or mentors surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessings and grace and embody it and spread it wherever you go. If you have an area that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, allow the light and love to flow into this area now. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of your breath. Long, smooth inhalations through the nose, and long, smooth exhalations through the nose. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Slowly come back to the body. Sense your body lying on the floor, sitting in the chair. And notice the quality of the air as it touches your skin. Now we could bring sensation back to the body, perhaps adding a little movement to the fingers and the toes, gently bringing sensation back. And when we're ready, we could even inhale our arms over our heads like that first stretch in the morning, reaching back with our fingers and forward with our toes and breathing deeply. And when you're ready, you could take a bend into the knees and hug your knees to your chest. And maybe gently just rocking here. When you're ready, you could roll to your right side and curl up in that fetal position. There is no rush. Feel the safety, comfort, and protection in the womb of existence. Now, once again, bring your intention into your awareness. Change nothing. Every time you feel yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. Now you can gradually move and begin to sit up with your eyes remaining closed. Continue to stay deep in this inner experience. Regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring yourself back to the body. Just notice how relaxed your body is now. How soft your breath may be. How silent the mind is. And how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. And know that you can easily enter here again and again. Now you may gradually open your eyes. Jabagwan, may the soul be victorious. Well, once again, I just want to thank you. I'm Nicole with Nicole and Yoga, and I'm here every Monday delivering a Yoga Nidra guided sleeping meditation by the Amrit Institute. And we also offer a couple times a week some different classes, donation-based. We do yin yoga and sound on Tuesdays. And then on Fridays, we do a sound healing, which is a really neat experience with all different vibrations of different instruments. And it's very similar to meditation, but we use healing vibrational sound to help guide that journey. I encourage you to allow any kind of emotions to come as they may over the next couple days or so, as you process some of the stuff that might have been stuck in the subconscious realm and now has the ability to possibly be processed and released in the waking state. Meditation is a great way to help you reduce anxiety and depression. It helps with things like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and chronic pain specifically, and eating disorders, and helps with smoking. A lot of our intentions that we write could be targeted specifically for things that we're working on or trying to overcome, or obstacles in our lives. And then we plant that intention, of course, at the deepest state of the meditation, and allow that to come to fruition during the waking state of our lives. And that is really one of the beautiful gifts that Nidra could give us, especially during a very interesting time in our history. So it is my pleasure to have brought you this meditation today. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Please feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, ideas, feedback. We love connecting with our audience. If you know of anybody who would benefit from hearing the guided meditation today, if you could please tag them in our post, share our video on any groups that have PTSD, women's groups, anything of this nature where people could benefit from a relaxation self-care opportunity. We'd be so grateful. You could follow us on Facebook, Instagram, to stay up to date with all of the happenings. And we do also offer all of these different modalities behind us. We have a big team of holistic practitioners. They are hard at work right now doing things like NET, which is a form of therapy. It's phenomenal. Life coaching, nutrition coaching, Reiki, massage, also teaching meditation and yoga to private clients. Anyway, thank you so much for all of your time. We look forward to connecting with you soon. Have a great day.